Kenny Rogers. Kenny Rogers rose from modest beginnings to become the warm voice of American storytelling. His breakthrough came with Lucille, a song about heartbreak that he recorded to remind listeners that sometimes love hurts but teaches us strength. His classics, The Gambler, Coward of the County, and Lady, each carried wisdom, whether it was about knowing when to walk away, understanding courage, or expressing deep devotion. Kenny sang these songs to teach people about choices, forgiveness, and love, making him one of country music's greatest educators through lyrics. Tammy Wynette. Tammy Wynette came from poverty and struggle, which fueled her rise to fame and her powerful emotional delivery. Her hit, Stand By Your Man, explored loyalty and forgiveness, while Divorce captured the pain of broken families, and Your Good Girl's Gonna Go Bad expressed a woman's awakening strength. Tammy sang these songs because she lived through heartbreak herself, turning her pain into lessons about resilience and self-worth. Her music taught listeners that vulnerability is also strength. Alan Jackson. Alan Jackson grew up humble, working in a car garage before Nashville discovered his traditional sound. His emotional ballad, Remember, when reflected on lifelong love, Chattahoochee celebrated youthful fun, and Where Were You When the World Stopped Turning addressed national grief after 9/11. Alan wrote and sang these songs to preserve real country storytelling, reminding the world that music can heal, celebrate, and remember. Randy Travis. Randy Travis brought a deep baritone and a revival of traditional country when he rose from a troubled youth to stardom. His songs, Forever and Ever Amen, Three Wooden Crosses, and Deeper Than the Holler showcased themes of unconditional love, faith, and poetic admiration. Randy sang about redemption because he lived it, teaching listeners that no matter your past, grace and love can reshape your future. Reba McEntire. Reba rose from a rodeo family in Oklahoma to become one of the most dynamic voices in country. Her hits Fancy, The Night the Lights Went Out in Georgia, and Does He Love You explored survival, justice, and the emotional storms of love. Reba gravitated to such dramatic songs because she wanted to champion women's stories, especially those who fight their way through adversity. Her music taught millions about courage, determination, and self-belief. Charley Pride. Charley Pride made history as one of the first successful black country artists, breaking barriers during a challenging era. With heartfelt hits Kiss an Angel Good Mornin', Is Anybody Going to San Antone, and Just Between You and Me, he sang about everyday love, loneliness, and longing. Charley chose songs that reflected real human emotion, proving that music has no color, only heart. His legacy inspired generations to believe in their dreams against all odds. Waylon Jennings. Waylon Jennings rose to fame by refusing to follow Nashville rules, helping launch the outlaw country movement. His best-known songs Good-Hearted Woman, Luckenbach, Texas, and Amanda blended rebellion with tenderness. Waylon sang about freedom and love because he lived wild and learned the hard way. His music encouraged people to be themselves, even when the world says otherwise. His storytelling carried raw honesty that changed country music forever. Chris Christopherson. A Rhodes Scholar turned Army pilot turned janitor at a studio, Chris Christopherson's rise to fame is legendary. He wrote and performed masterpieces like Me and Bobby McGee, Sunday Morning Comin' Down, and Help Me Make It Through the Night. His songs explored loneliness, freedom, and human weakness, topics he knew from wandering through life searching for meaning. Chris taught the world that great songs come from deep truth and lived experience. Emmylou Harris. Emmylou Harris brought ethereal vocals and genre-blending creativity to country. Her iconic songs, Boulder to Birmingham, Together Again, and Two Maury Bottles of Wine, expressed grief, healing, and the struggles of life. She sang them because she believed music helps people process pain and find hope. Emmylou's rise to fame came from honoring old traditions while fearlessly exploring new sounds, teaching listeners that country music can be both timeless and evolving. Vince Gill. Vince Gill came from a bluegrass background and rose to country stardom through pure skill and emotional honesty. His classics Go Rest High on That Mountain, When I Call Your Name, and Look at Us spoke about mourning, loneliness, and unbreakable love. Vince wrote from personal heartbreak and loss, using his music to comfort others. His legacy teaches that vulnerability in music doesn't weaken you, it connects you to the world.